Okay everyone, this is Jeff, and I wanted to go ahead and do a video on my Visual Pinball that I have in HyperSpin here. And you can see this is the pinball theme before you go into it. If I switch over here, this is the Mame, and that's really the only two things I got at the moment, but we're gonna check out some Visual Pinball. And with Visual Pinball, I'm gonna hit the button here and we're gonna go ahead and go in. Let me go ahead and just I'll scroll all the way up here to the A's. Alright, so I've probably got there's probably about 75 tables on here, which is pretty cool. Some of them I've got to tweak. Some of them I haven't played a whole lot. I got some favorites on here. But I did these themes. Didn't really have any themes. So I took some snapshots of the games, or ones that I found out there off of the forums. Thank you all for posting those things. But I went ahead and went into Hyper Theme, created these themes. This is Asteroid Annie. You can see down here in the bottom corner there are some videos on some of them, thanks to some guys out there. One guy in particular, I can't think of his username, but he provided some videos. I haven't had a chance to do any, but when there is a video, it will be available. And then of course I went into my database file and added down here, I don't know if you can see it real well, but it's 1980 Gottlieb, and this is Asteroid Annie. So we'll just scroll through these real quick. Got Back to the Future. You can see I got a little video up there, and you can hear it. 1990 Data East, Back to the Future. And we got Black Knight, 1980 Williams. This is a cool one, Bow and Arrow, 1974 Bally. It's one of the ones that do the ringing. You know, it's I don't know, I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head, but they got a really nice sound to them. Cactus Jack, one of my co-workers' favorite games, actually her favorite pinball game. 1991 Gottlieb Cactus Jacks. Cebol Wizard, 1992 by Premier. It's pretty cool. Actually, it's you can hit the ball up here, and sometimes you get a chance to shoot this ball. Cyclops, 1985 by Gameplay. This is a pretty cool one, a little bit different. It's got some nice flipper action, nice ball action. Defender, 1982 by Williams. You can hear some of the sound effects there. Sounds just like a Defender game. Very cool. Williams used a lot of the sound effects from their games, video games, in their pinball, or vice versa. This is cool. Delphin, 1974 Chicago coin. It's very basic, but I like it. This is an original here. This is called Dragon from 2011, and I don't know, I really like the I tend to like the dual tables where you've got the rails and stuff are nice, but I think with this setup with a 19-inch screen, it's harder to see. So I don't know, I like the 70s style games, and so this is kind of a 70s style flat game where there's no rails or anything. Drop a Card, 1971 Gottlieb. Very cool game. Very old school there. El Dorado, 1975 Gottlieb, a very cool game as well. Excuse me. You can see it's got the 4 flippers here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got, some of these got 4 flippers, and I like the design of this, a little different. F1 Grand Prix, 1987 by Bell Games from Italy. This one's pretty neat, 1972 by Williams. It's fantastic, and it's got this bumper in the middle with the flippers on the side, and so it's actually a little easier. You don't lose your ball quite as much, but it's pretty neat how it works. And it's got this spinner in the middle. How it works, where if you go into these side lots or up here, it'll just spin like a roulette wheel. Fast draw, pretty cool. 1975 Gottlieb. You get these special shots, and when they come in here and they shoot out, you get this gun sound. It's pretty neat. Flash, I love this game. 1979 Williams, got some great sound effects on it. Flip Flop by Bally, 1976. Also 4 flippers, 2 here and 2 up here. Freak Out, I don't know, I just like the way this starts off. It's got a nice 70s tune. Comes out 1968 by Williams, and it turns out nice. It doesn't look like this in the game, where it'll actually fall through there, but it's a neat game. Future Spa, this is kind of cool. 1979 by Bally. I actually like a lot of the Bally games. It's got still 2 flippers, but it's got some cool little spots where it can come down here and it shoots it back out. Harley Davidson, this is a very cool one. 1991 by Bally. You can see I got a little video for that one. Haunted Mansion, this is an original somebody made. 2011. It's got some spooky sound effects when you play it. Hit the Deck. This is one of our favorites here. You can really keep the ball going for quite a while, and there's a lot of these chutes to go down. Hocus Pocus. This was the first one I actually got into. Me and my dad and my wife got into playing this when I first set this up. 1975 by Bally. We really liked this one a lot. And here's an Indiana Jones, 1993 by Williams, and you can see it's got a lot of the rails and stuff on it. And again, actually the tables end up looking a lot clearer than this screenshot, because this is sort of a low-res screenshot. Indy 500, 1995 by Bally. It's pretty cool. I like this. It's got good ball action. Jack's Open, 1977 Gottlieb, very nice. This is an original Jetsons, original I think 2001 is what the year was on there. That's kind of fun. It's got some cool Jetsons sound effects on it, and it's a different game. I like it. King Tut, I think this is one of my oldest, 1969 Bally. You can hear the way the sound effects on this one are with when it hits the bumpers. It's you know, you can really hear that. They just sound so loose when they hit, and just like back in the 60s. Kingdom Hearts. This is a really fun game, actually. It's got a lot of the Williams sound effects in it as well, and it's got good ball action and some music that plays in it. Kiss. Shout out to my cousin. We loved Kiss as kids. We were always pretending to be them, and I was always Ace Frehley down here, and of course he was older, so he was you know, Paul Stanley, and my little cousin, he took turns being Gene Simmons and Peter Criss. But this is a great one, 1978 Bally. Knockout, 1978 Bally as well. This one's a lot of fun. It's got this little thing where it kind of comes down, hits this, and shoots out. And it's a little bit easier. So I kind of like some of the games that are a little bit easier. Gives you a little confidence. Lady Luck. It's kind of a cool design. 1976 Petticoat. I think that's how it's pronounced. But it's got a little just different design there. This one's fun. Lord of the Rings. 2003 Stern, and got a lot of the you can hear the music there. It's got the music. You get people talking from the Lord of the Rings. Magic. This one's really nice. Got some great sound effects in that. Good lights. 1979 Stern. Medieval Madness. This was a great one. I actually don't have the year on it or maker, but I love this game, and this is one of the ones where it's got the rails, but you can really still see everything on this small screen. That is 1987 from this Spain company, Mephisto. I can't pronounce it. This is NES Pinball. I just had to throw this on there. I remember this when I was a kid. 1985 Nintendo NES Pinball. This one's an original called Nova. It's really neat because your flippers are way over here. You can see this flipper here. The video thing blocks this flipper, but it's hard to even explain. But it's a really cool, different type of pinball machine. Paragon, very fun. This has got 4 flippers. It's got 2 here, 1 here, and 1 up here. 1978 Bally. Playboy, I remember playing this with my friends. I don't know, we were at this truck stop. You know, we would go to this truck stop, we play this game, and this is 1978 Bally. It's not even one of my favorite games on here, but I have it. It's so nostalgic to remember playing it back when I was younger. Rogo, 1974 Bally. This is a simple game, but still pretty fun. You can kind of slip it in around here, and it's got these different slots on the sides. Roller Disco, 1980 Gottlieb. This is a lot of fun. It's got 4 flippers on it. Silver Ball Mania, a lot of fun. 1978 Bally. A lot of lights on it, a lot of good sound effects, and it's got this cool thing. If this is lit up, it'll shoot it back out. But I love this one. $6 Million Man. Just had to put it on there because it says $6 Million Man. 1978 Bally. Sky Kings, 1973 Bally Sky Kings. This one's very different. When you hit these balls, they'll pop up in there. It's a lot of fun. Soccer Kings. This one was cool. 1982 Zakaria. Not sure. I never heard of this one before, but it's got 4 flippers as well. And even when you do something special up here, you'll actually get a chance to flip it into this goal to kind of shoot a goal. And the guy talks all the time. Solar Ride. This one's a lot of fun. Little 3 flippers, 1979 Gottlieb. And this one's got great sound effects. 1985 by Williams. It's Sorcerer. And I love the videos because you get to hear some of the sound effects. I like to get some more videos going on here. Space. This was an original. I got this to see if my son would like it, some of the younger kids. But you know, you can see that it's kind of cartoonish, but it's still got good action with the ball. Spider-Man, 2007 Stern. This is one of the really new ones that they added out there. These guys are amazing. Major shout out to the guys who make these tables. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. This one's called Star Battle, 1978 Century, and it's just a basic one. I like it though. Star Trek, love this one. My dad likes this one. I actually realized I don't have the name, but it's a Bally, or the year, but it's a Bally. This is Star Trek 25th anniversary, 1992. Data East, and this one's it's kind of hard to see some of this stuff up in here because it's got the rails, but it's still good. Star Trek Next Generation, 1993 Williams. Star Wars, 1992 Data East. This is another one, Star Wars Original. Somebody made the Star Wars Original. It's got some good sound effects. I liked it, from 2010. Strange World. This one's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of good ball action. 1978 Gottlieb. Strikes and Spares. This one's cool because you can actually, when you go over top of these pins, it's kind of like going over in your bowling. I'm not sure if this is the one, or I have another bowling one on here, and the ball is actually you can change it to be a bowling ball, and so it gets this kind of crash of the pins when it comes up. 1977 Bally. And of course you can't have one without the Addams Family. 1992 Bally, the Addams Family, coming from the movie. This one is a lot of fun. And The Simpsons Pinball, I heard this one is amazing. I really wasn't into pinball games that much in the 90s, but I'm looking forward to playing this one some. 1993 Stern. The Three Stooges, I had to get this one just because it said the Three Stooges. It's got some good sound effects. You get to hear these guys talk. It's from 2011. Triple Strike, and this is another one. It's similar to the other one, but it acts like it's playing at night. You can see kind of a shadow, like you're in the bowling alley at night. And I'm not sure, but this one might be the one, 1975 Williams Triple Strike, that has the, you can turn the pinball into a bowling ball. Twilight Zone, you gotta have Twilight Zone. This one's a lot of fun, even if it is hard to see some of this stuff because the table's kind of smaller on this screen. 1993 Bally, Twilight Zone. This is a Visual Pinball 8 version, and also got a Visual Pinball 9 version of Twilight Zone. Still the same year, just a different maker on the table. Great graphics. This one, Vampire, this one is like from 1970. I don't have the year on there, or the maker, but it's an old school, kind of like the one back there that I had, King Tut, where you can hear it rattle when it hits the bumpers. This was an original Wacky Races. I don't know if you remember this. I remember this show when I was a kid, but it's 2003 original Wacky Races. That's a lot of fun. And last but not least, Wallace and Gromit, an original, very cool table with a lot of fun sounds, sound effects, and having Wallace talk, and that's great. So, and we're back to Asteroid Annie. So I don't even know how many that is. Maybe you guys can count them up, but I'm glad to be able to show you this. And I know this is a long video, and I talked about each one. So hopefully, if you're really into visual pinball and like I am, you can kind of scroll through them, and you can always fast forward my stuff and skip around. But thanks for watching, and let me know what you think.